team they're on, what line they're on, none of that stuff matters. We just want to get everybody here so we can get everybody trained. And what we try to cover on these Saturday morning Zooms is pretty standard, guys. We're going to cover the basics of this compensation plan. Now, we're working on putting together some private trainings for our silvers and above, guys. You should be getting a notice in those groups. If you're not in the silver chat group and you are silver above, get with one of your leaders and let them get you plugged in, guys, because you know I'm a big stickler for plugging in. You want to make sure you're plugged in. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and start off and tell you guys I'm just super excited. And I'm actually blown away with what we're doing here with LiveGood. I've been doing this, as most of you know, I've been doing this for 30 years now. All of it on a full-time basis, meaning I don't even know what a coworker looks like. I haven't had a job in 30 years. All I've done is network marketing. And I love the industry. And I fell in love with the industry a long time ago, but the past few years, right before LiveGood, I was becoming kind of distraught. I started to get to a point where I didn't like the industry anymore. I didn't like what I was seeing. I didn't like what was happening. It was just getting, more ridiculous after ridiculous, because it seems like the industry had been hit up by something called greed and ego. It was all about the money. And I think somebody needs to mute out now. Ego's gotten this thing.
Tim, unmute. Tim, if you could unmute, I can't unmute you. Tim, can you hear me? If you can hear me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now, thanks.
Okay, I don't know where I got lost, but yeah, guys, I was just saying how baffled I am about the numbers and what we're doing here with LiveGood. I've never seen this. And again, I've been doing this a long time. I have never in my life seen this. We had a big run before with Ben Galinsky and a company called Skinny Body Care, made millions of dollars, but it was nowhere near the speed of light that we're having here with this company, guys. I wanted every one of you to actually understand where you are with this company. We are just beginning. As I mentioned, we launched this thing on December the 13th. Prior to December the 13th, we basically had the products, we had the $9.95 membership, but we had a unilevel compensation plan. It was hard. It wasn't much money here, and especially on a $9.95 a month membership. And we plugged around with it. I was working multiple deals myself. You got to keep the money coming in. It wasn't coming in from LiveGood, I can tell you that. But I understood the mission of LiveGood, to be able to give people affordable products and the best quality products at the lowest prices without gouging them. Because what these network marketing companies are doing is they're charging, they're upselling, they're overcharging on their products, and that's how they pay out commissions. So never let them fool you guys. If it's a network marketing company and they're paying commissions, that's why the price is so high, and they call it CV, they call it volume, and its volume is what they're paying the commissions on. And here we don't have any of that stuff. We don't have commissionable volume. We don't have any business volume. We don't have any legs. We don't have any of that stuff. We're totally different. So what happened on December the 13th, we launched LiveGood 2.0. And at the time, we had right at about 2,000 distributors around in the United States. Okay, we weren't even open internationally. And Ben turned this thing on December 13th, where he opened up the Powerline marketing system. He opened up the 2-by matrix on the back end. He opened up the generational matching bonuses, and he opened up internationally, and allowing us to be able to accept, different forms of currency. And we didn't know what was going to happen. So here we are with about 2,000 reps. We say, okay, let's go all in with this thing. Let's just run the race. And we went to work, guys. Listen to this. We had 2,000 members. We turned on the switch December the 13th. In the first 90 days, we did over 100,000 members. 100,000 members in our first 90 days. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Here's momentum. In the last 30 days, we've almost put in 100,000 representatives. So what it took us 90 days to do, which was incredible and amazing, we're about to hit it in 33 days, where we will be over 200,000 distributors. Guys, if we keep up this momentum, averaging about 15 to 20% week over week over week, we're going to mess around here in the next 8-9 months, hit 1 million members worldwide. If you guys understood where you're sitting with this company and what can happen for you in your life, you would really take this thing seriously. I mean, you would really get your head down and get out there and grind like you've never grinded before, because we're not going to have this opportunity 8 months from now, a year from now. Yes, it's going to be totally incredible and amazing when we have 1 million reps and we go to 2 million and go to 3 million. But those of you sitting here at less than a couple 100,000 reps, and you understand how a matrix works, which I'm going to try to explain to you guys, you're sitting on a gold mine. Let me give you some other amazing numbers. I actually pulled it up before I got on here, Don. I'm going to share this with everybody. This is an actual company I was with. I'm not going to call the company's name, okay? But I actually went and I pulled up a rep earnings statement just so you guys can see how this industry works, okay? First of all, the company, let me pull it up here. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, here it is. Okay, first of all, in 2020, I'm pulling up their rep earnings statement. I'm actually reading it live here online, okay? And this is standard, guys. This is how these numbers look for network marketing companies across the board. So I'm not pinpointing one company, but here are the facts. This company paid out $5,364,000 to their affiliates for the entire year, folks, for the entire year. I want you all to know that LiveGood, on our monthly pay runs, we're paying out right at or just over $1 million a run, and it's just our 3rd month of running that pay run, and I'm talking about the monthly. Over $1 million is going out on just our monthly pay runs. I'm not talking about these crazy, wild weekly checks that we're getting. I'm talking just the monthly checks. We're going to be well over in commissions alone. I mean, you're talking about a company, a pretty credible company in this industry, and they're paying out about, well, let's say $6 million a year. Guys, we'll be paying out $6 million a month here in the next couple of months. That's insane. But then I was looking at the statistics, and it had their ranks. Guys, listen to this. Out of the entire company, only 1.6% of the entire company, only 1.6% of the entire company are consultants, okay? Are consultants, folks. That's the first rank in the company. Do you realize in LiveGood, each week we had almost over 4,000 bronzes just last week alone. Over 20% of LiveGood affiliates are earning money. That is insane, folks. That has never been done before. Listen to this. The second rank in the company is executive, right? Now, I was in that company. You had to sponsor 12 people frontline and help each one of them get 2 customers to qualify as an executive. It was hard, okay? But only 3% of the entire company hits that rank. The next rank, which is even higher, is 2.73% of the whole company. Then you get into, the ranking up. 1% hit silver, 0.7% hit their gold rank, 1.2% hit the platinum rank, only 0.98% hit pro. Because this is insane. Listen to this, the top rank in the company, okay, which they also call diamond. I'm not pinpointing the company. Guys, less than 0.25%. What that simply means is one person in the entire company. In this company, we've already produced well over 20 diamonds. Listen to this, 20 diamonds already. And we're just midway through this month, guys. You have to understand how big this is and how, again, it can change your life. But you want to understand it. So first, let's talk about the 3 principles of this paid compensation plan, okay? First thing I'd like to talk about is our matrix. Everybody gets caught up on that matrix, okay? But here's simply how a matrix pay plan works, okay? You can only have 2 positions under you. That's level 1, 2 people. Underneath those 2 can only be 4 people. Underneath those 4 can only be 8. It's going to go 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,024. Now, if you are building, okay, and following our system and going bronze, You get 2, you help those 2 get 2, and you keep duplicating that and your business will explode. Let me repeat that. You get 2, help those people get 2, and keep repeating that over and over. That's what we do. That's what we do, folks. We don't sit around waiting on our upline to put people under us in what's called spillover. Okay? We want to be spillover creators and not spillover waiters. But if you are just sitting there waiting on spill and want to get that quarter a person, you know, through your entire organization, there you go. The person above you and above them can only have 2 people. So as they're bringing in more and more people to this opportunity, they go down below their organization. So if they already have 2 people, the next 4 people are going to go below those 2 people. The next 8 people they bring in are going to go below those 8. Again, 2 for 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,024. It's a 12-level matrix, a complete matrix at 12 levels. You don't have to do anything to qualify for it. You get paid out each month, and those people in that matrix, it pays about 0.25%, which is about a quarter. Okay, a full matrix is going to pay you out over $2,000 a month. Is it possible? Absolutely. Guys, it's a matrix. I just told you guys that we're going to do over 1 million people here in the next 9-10 months. That's not Tim Miller talking. That's not Ben Galinsky talking. That's not one of these diamonds talking and just putting out hype. Guys, it's mathematics. The numbers are not lying. We're about to hit 200,000. We'll probably do it tonight. We're going to hit 200,000 reps. Guys, we will have over 1 million reps this year. You can bet your money on it. So don't fool around and not pay your $9.95 membership. Okay, that's mandatory. I highly recommend, especially if you're waiting on spillover. You aren't building. You're waiting on, you know, money to fall out the sky. Here you go. Go out there and get the $99.95 membership that pays you up for the full year, and you won't forget to pay that $9.95. Okay. Now, the way the $9.95 memberships works, I want to cover this because we get this every month. How does it work? Is there a grace period? The answer is no. Okay, whatever date you joined on, you're going to be billed the $9.95. If you're on the $9.95, I pay yearly. But if you're on the $9.95, it's going to bill you the following month on that same date. Okay, if you came in on the 1st, your date is going to be the 1st. If you came in on the 25th, it's going to be on the 25th. If you came in after the 25th, okay, listen to me closely. If you join LiveGood after the 25th, you're going to be billed on the 25th because we're going to bill out everybody on the 25th. We're going to bill out everybody whose $9.95 didn't clear. Everybody's going to be billed out on the 25th if your $9.95 is not cleared throughout the entire month. Okay, so talk about a grace period. There you go. You have until the end of the month. Here's what's going to happen. After we bill out on the 25th, there is no more billing. Okay, so if you fool around there, your $9.95 doesn't go through, you got a bad credit card, it's expired, you know, stuff happens, and it's not the company's fault. You have to find a way, guys. Let me tell you, after the 25th, you've got till the end of the month to get that $99.95 in. Okay, till the end of the month, because here's what's going to happen on the 31st. Last month it was the 28th because it was a short month. Well, February was 20. This month, I think it's 31 days. Here's what's going to happen. At midnight on the 31st, the computer's going to compress. And what's going to happen is all positions, all the $9.95s, and I'm not going to say all because it's going to be less than 0.1% because we have the highest retention rate in the industry. Most people quit in the first 2.8 months. Here we are. We're maintaining over, you know, well over 96% retention. That's insane, folks. I don't want to get too excited this morning. God, I hope you get it. I mean, you're talking a company that's doing over 90% retention? That's insane in this industry, folks. But listen to this. All right, on the 1st, it's going to compress. So if anybody's membership did not go through for any reason, no, there is no grace period. Okay? Well, most of you had a grace period because you got to the end of the month. And everybody has a minimum of 5 days. We go from the 25th to the end of the month to clear everything out, because once that billing goes on the 25th, that's it. Here we go. First comes along, it compresses. What do I mean by compression? Anybody in that matrix that has not paid their membership, you're coming out of the matrix. You're gone. You're poof, out, bye. You're gone. I'm sorry. It's gone. Okay? Now, you may be able to log in. You may be able to pay your $9.95, but once that matrix compresses, it compresses. There's no getting your position back. No, ooh, I forgot. Ooh, I didn't read my email. None of that stuff, guys. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. I know how the system works. So what's going to happen? Compression happens, and that's a good thing for you guys that are building, that are staying up on top of your business. Because here's what's going to happen: if somebody comes out that matrix, it's going to compress up. There are no holes. So if somebody's below that person, okay, even if they have people, it's going to move up. It may even move over because it's the next person in line. So you may even see a shift if you're sitting around watching that matrix, which I never do. I could care less about that matrix. I don't even look at that matrix, okay? But it could shift. You could have a whole team come up under another leg just like that, poof, because they rolled up. So don't get caught up in watching that matrix, because the matrix really doesn't matter, because you're going to get 0.25 cents per person's position in the matrix, okay? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. If you're waiting on spillover, there's where it comes from. It comes from above. So if you didn't get any spillover this month, you didn't get it last month, just hang in there. We can't, you're actually relying on your upline to do the work for you. That's okay. That's why that was put into this pay plan. We're going to take care of the average guy. And we have people already earning hundreds of dollars a month that have signed up absolutely nobody. So don't tell Tim that it's not true. You can't make $2,000 a month, not doing. Yes, you can. The numbers don't lie. We've already seen people now. Are they making $2,000 a month now? No, we're just getting started. Now, remember, I just said there's almost 200,000 people in this company. So why don't I have a full matrix? See, I don't have a full matrix. My matrix isn't full. And I'm probably one of the originals in this company. I probably have one of the largest teams in this company. I probably have over 180, 190,000 people on my team alone. And you would say, whoa, Tim's got a full matrix. No, I don't. Because you can only have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 5, 12, 1,024, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16,000. That's how many people have to come in. You have to realize people are coming to this organization on my 10th level, my 15th level, my 18th level, my 100th level. Now, in a matrix pay plan, I wouldn't get paid on those people. It would be impossible. It would be impossible. But I do have my standard 2 by, mine's a 2 by 15 because you rank up your bank up, okay? But that's how the matrix works. When I bring somebody in, they're going on my 8th level because that's the level I'm filling them, okay? Everybody that brings somebody in, remember, they can only have 2. There we go. We've covered the matrix. Let's get that matrix out the way. Okay, now the matrix is totally explained to everyone. You shouldn't have any question about how that matrix works. So again, if you don't get any money this month because you did nothing, okay, just wait on it. Make sure you pay your $9.95. See, the thing is, if you're doing that, you really should be getting the products, okay? Because you aren't a believer yet. That's why you aren't sharing it. But we know once you get the product, boom, it's over. I know for a fact. I know you men, you get your hands on them super reds, thank me later. There's no way. I'm telling you, get your super reds, okay? We got a new product coming out here in the next, he said, within the next 6 to 8 weeks. You heard it on the call if you wanted to call yesterday. We've got a product coming out that's going to blow turn this industry inside out. It's a collagen product. Collagen is selling like hotcakes out there, but have you ever priced it? Go on Amazon and look up collagen. Go to the network marketing companies that market a collagen product. We're going to have the highest quality collagen product on the market. It's going to be released here in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Now, let me give you a secret about that, while some of you guys are waiting on product, okay? You don't want a new product really to be introduced in this company yet. Yes, you're going to get excited. Why? Because everybody listening to my voice right now is probably going to know somebody, or you're going to go out there and buy that collagen product, okay? I know I am. My sister's already requested it. We don't even have it yet just because she heard me on the call mention it. Now, get this. You want to be diamond in the next 8 weeks. Listen to me closely here. You want to go, if you know we got this collagen product coming out in the next 6 to 8 weeks, you want to get yourselves to diamond before that happens. Here's why. The entire volume of the company is going to go through the roof when that new product hits, okay? Because now you've got a base of 200,000 distributors out there, and let's just say half of them ordered collagen product. Now, we don't pay on products unless you're a diamond or above. But remember, that money goes into the revenue pool. As a diamond or above, you're going to get a portion of 2% of the entire company revenue. Let me give you some numbers. We did $6.5 million last month. This month, we will come in around $10 million. Probably more than that. After the numbers we're doing right now. Guys, do you realize we put in 3,000 people yesterday? Do you realize before I got on this call, we've already put in 1,000 people? Do you realize by the end of the day, we're probably going to have the first week of doing 3,000 a day? And I can tell you on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are our biggest days. Last Thursday, we did over 7,000 new members, guys. We couldn't stop this thing if we wanted to. See, it's not a question of does it work? Is it real? Is it legit? All that stuff we had to deal with the first couple of months in this thing, listening to these knuckleheads on the internet. That's dead now. Now we're proof positive. Now it's not a game. And now it's not a question of does it work? Does it pay? Are we going to last? No, really, we just opened up a second warehouse. Okay. We got new product coming in here. By the way, if you all heard that snip, now I don't know any secrets. They don't tell me nothing, but there's two products coming out. There's a collagen product coming out. And then there's a top secret product that we're coming out with that Ryan is super excited about. And see, again, you want to make sure you get to diamond before that, okay? So now we've covered that. We've covered the matrix. There you go, okay? Now let's talk about the big money. Where's the big money in this thing? How can you guys create some wealth for you and your family? Here you go. First, you got to follow the system. We have a system here that works. The system does not need to be changed, does not need to be edited. We don't need no suggestions on how to improve our marketing, because our system's already proven itself, okay? Now you show me a marketing system out there that can do 30 to 50% week over week and upgrade. I'll listen to you. Until then, I don't want to hear it. Ben doesn't want to hear it. Guys, we've got some marketing tools that we're about to release that Ben really doesn't want to release because you don't need them. Our numbers are already talking. We don't need any more tools. Think about this for a minute. That Powerline marketing system is where I'm going with this. It's the most powerful marketing system on the planet, and you guys get it absolutely free. All you have to do is get people to take a free tour on your website. Remember this morning, guys. The less you say, the more you make. The less you say, the more you make. The less you say, the more you make. See, sometimes you got to learn to zip it. Don't talk to people about live good. See, sometimes I get questions in those groups that are unnecessary because I say, why do you want the answer to that? You can go tell somebody that? No, here's what all you want to do. Take the free tour. Well, Tim, how does that compensate? Take the free tour. Well, Tim, tell me about being glad. Take the free tour. That's it. That's all I say. We have nothing. You hear me say it over and over. We have absolutely nothing to discuss until you take the free tour. That's it. That's it. Because one, I'm going to lock into that free tour to make sure you're credited to me, okay? And number two, you've seen the information because it's going to do all explaining. It's going to be an introduction to Ben Delancey. It's going to introduce them to the matrix. It's going to introduce them to that Powerline marketing system. It's going to cover all the bases for me. What do I need to talk for? Why do I need information? Well, I don't need any of that stuff. I just get them to take the free tour because here's what's going to happen. They take the free tour. Everybody after them that takes a free tour from around the world, all of you amazing people that are getting free tour, they're going in that Powerline system one by one, straight down one leg. Now, what is the Powerline system designed to do? No, it's not to say all these people are going under you. No, it's to show the growth of the company on a day-by-day instant basis. It's showing the power of getting in now. It shows them that if you upgrade by Thursday night, midnight, you go into the matrix with your sponsor in their next available position. Okay? And you want to go in by Thursday night, midnight, because if 20,000 people, like last week, 25,000 people are going in, you better believe you want to go with them because next week it may be another 25,000 more. The following week it may be 30,000 more. And what's going to happen is these matrices are going to start exploding on their own, guys, because of compounding. You won't be able to stop it. And that's why I kind of get hyped up and I get a little frustrated too when people don't get it and don't see it and aren't out here building and building wide. Personally sponsoring people is where it's going to make you the most money. Why? Okay? Now I'm going to break this down because we talked about the matrix. Now we know the Powerline system works. We know that 30% of the people that take a free tour join this business. We know that. We don't need any other tools. We don't need any other systems. We don't need any special freaky PowerPoints. Now, you guys that are using PowerPoints, that's awesome because you're doing Zoom. I'm not knocking it. But you guys, even on your Zooms, are telling people to, get with their sponsor, take the free tour. Everything goes and has to get to the free tour. That free tour is your gold mine. People say, I don't like talking to people. Good. Good. Because we shouldn't be talking to nobody anyways. All we're saying is take the free tour. Then get them on the Thursday night call. The less you say, the more you make. So now we got the matrix. We got the power line. Now let's talk about the insane money here. I'll just be honest, it's insane. Okay. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever in your life dreamed of being a millionaire. Here's your opportunity. It's right here in your lap. It's right here in your lap. No hype, no gimmicks, no tricks. But to make $1 million, guys, you got to make 100,000 first. To make 100,000, you got to make your first 1,000. To make your first 1,000, you got to make your first 100. To make your first 100, guys, you got to go get your money back. It costs you $49.95 to get in. Let's go flip it and get that back. How do we do that? Become a bronze. Simply get 2 people. That pays all of your money back. And I don't mean go sign up your horse. I don't mean go out there and sign up your next door neighbor's car. Okay, I know all this slick stuff. I don't mean go sign up your spouse. It's not going to work this business. I don't mean go sign up all your grandkids just to throw them in that matrix. And they're going to sit there and do absolutely nothing. You aren't building for them. I'm not saying don't bring them in, but those positions need to be worked. Don't just be spotting up positions with holes, with dead weight. Okay, don't do it because you're slowing it down for everybody because you want that matrix to go. You want everybody getting 2, because if everybody gets 2, boom, there we go, right? 2, think 200,000 members. If each of us went out there and just got 2 people this week, we'd have 400,000 people in this country. Well, we know that's not going to happen, okay? But let's talk about the big money. Go bronze, get your money back. That's what should be your focus. If you're not a bronze, you need to be bronze by Thursday night, period. End of no, there is no excuse, none, 0. And wait till we have a convention. I get on that stage and I tell you my story, okay? There are no excuses. Thursday night, we want everybody to be bronze or above. Just get it done by any means necessary. I always tell people, winners find a way, losers make excuses. Winners find a way. If you want to be bronze and you're not bronze yet, you'll find a way. If you're a winner, you will find a way because bronze is easy. Okay, then you go silver. What happens at silver? Guys, do you realize that just by you, when you join this company, every person you personally sponsor, you get 50% match on their matrix check. You get 50% on their matrix check, month over month over month after month. And these matrix checks, some of you guys know that have been here a while, you know those matrix checks are doubling and tripling every single month. We just got our 3rd one, just the 3rd one. Why? Because they're compounding. That's that back end. That's that real, true, raw, residual, long-term income. What this industry was built for. So here you go. You go bronze. Okay? Now the sweet spot is going silver. That's just 20 people in your total team. Okay? You can do that. 10 personally sponsored, I believe. You go silver. Why is silver important? Matching. Matching. See, every time you produce a silver, you're matching it as a silver or above. See, not only do you get that 50% match on every matrix of every person you personally sponsor, but on your team, when you hit silver, you're going to get what's called the silver match. So now on all those people you personally sponsor where you were getting 50% match, hello, somebody, you just got a raise. You're now getting 60% because you're going to get the 50% match and the silver match of 10%, which is 60%. Okay? I want you guys to really understand the difference of this, of working your business or just waiting on spillover, okay? Now, I've had the conversation about spillover. There's nothing wrong. If you want to wait on spillover, that's fine. That's what this was built for, okay? But for you guys that want to create some financial freedom, listen to this, guys. Every person, again, you sponsor 50%, 50%, okay? So why am I excited for my team? Why am I excited for people like Brett Gurney, one of our diamonds? Why am I so excited about Christopher Hopkins, one of our diamonds? Why am I so happy that I personally sponsored a Desiree Ingram? I personally sponsored a Tracy Walker. See, these people are grinding, they get it. You know what? But just because I shared the opportunity with them and had them all take a free tour, guess what? I get 50% match on their matrix check every single month. But it's not about that, okay? Because I'm going to keep sharing it because I understand those matches. I'm not waiting on nobody's spiel. I want your spiel. I'm going to create this spiel. I don't want to make a quarter. I want to make dollars, okay? So here's what happens. You go silver, you get 60% on your personal, and you get another 10% match on all the matrices of all the silvers on your first generation. Okay, not levels, generations. We don't do levels. What do I mean by generations? Okay, here's how it works. You sponsor somebody, let's say Desiree, you sponsor Desiree, okay? And she goes out there and she sponsors somebody. And that person goes out there and sponsors a few people. And then that person goes out there and it's like, boom, is a go-getter. Okay, that person, that's a Trisha. And Trisha gets it and said, I don't want to make no $2,000 a month. I want to make $2,000 a day. That's what she told me. And she goes out there and boom, takes off running, right? Well, in any other pay plan in this industry, guys, do you know you would get what's called blocked because you're getting paid on levels? That means because Trisha's on my 5th level, I would be blocked by the 4 people between me and her on her rank. Not here, because here's what the computer's going to do. The computer's going to say, okay, you sponsored a Desiree. Look, and I'm just using this as an example, not real life stuff. I'm just throwing out numbers here. So, okay, I'm ranked up. So, okay, so I'm going to get the match on this. That's great, though. But down 5 levels deep is a Trish. And Trish goes out there, boom, she goes platinum in a month, right? Okay? So guess what that computer is going to do? That computer is going to put Trish first generation or second generation to me. So I'm not getting blocked by anybody in between me, Des, and Trish. Okay? I'm not penalized because the people between us are not moving. No. And I'm going to teach you guys when we have our silver training and above. You guys don't even need this training unless you're silver and above because you don't have a team to dig into. But you got to start digging down into your organization and finding your leaders. Guys, they will raise their hand. You'll see their numbers. You see them in the back office. That's who you want to spend your time with. You don't want to spend your time with the person that can't get 2 in a month. Okay? You can't push rope. Just get them plugged in. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. They're the ones not getting on calls. They're not on this training this morning. And then they're the ones asking 50 million questions in the chat rooms. Okay? They're the ones out there talking a little too much. Guys, all we got to do is keep showing the plan, because boom, you go silver, you're getting 2 generations of silver. But then you hit gold, okay? When you hit gold, you're going to get, now remember, you're still getting the 50%. You're still getting the 2 generations of silver matches. Now you're going to pick up gold matches. Now that computer's going to pay you 3 generations of gold. When you hit platinum, you're going to get 4 generations of platinum matches. When you hit diamond, you get 5 generations of diamonds. Guys, listen to this. Think about down the road, long term. Not this month. Imagine as we're producing, we got 20 diamonds now. And then more and more. So that's 20 diamond matches I'm getting and not blocked by, it doesn't matter what level they're on. Doesn't matter what country they're in. Because that computer is going to go 5 generations of diamonds for me. They pay me 2%. Now, Diamond has to have a minimum of 2,500 people on their team. Guys, can you imagine when we have hundreds and hundreds of diamonds in this company and they're on your team and you're matching all of that stuff. You're matching everything moving. You're getting paid on that next 800,000 people that are coming into this company because you went out there and built it, because you made something happen. Because you understood this wasn't a Ponzi game. You understand it. People can actually pay $9.95 a month and get the healthiest products on the planet. And you realized in the beginning that we were going to have more than just nutritional products. We are a nutrition company. People were freaking out. Oh, you can't get CBD all in Canada. Well, no company can, okay? No big deal. You knew that? I mean, no big deal, okay? We don't control the laws in Canada or Zimbabwe or Budapest or anywhere else in the world, okay? Countries have laws. Oh, okay. So what? So what? We can't get CBD all to Canada. Nobody can. You do this business, you'll make enough money to buy the CBD farm if you want to. You buy all the CBD you want. You can go buy the real stuff if you want to, guys. That's the way you have to understand this. We are not a CBD oil company. By the way, there is a company out there running a BOGO sale right now. I'm not going to call any names. Their price on their CBD oil, buy one, get one free, which is their little special they're running. Do you realize that you can get hours cheaper? Okay, you can actually get 3 for what you pay the price for 1 over there. You can get 3 of ours. Okay, so if you guys want to kind of put that out there on the internet, I would kind of do it because it's out there right now. Okay, just gave y'all a little secret. All right, but yeah, get those matches. Then at Diamond, you get 2% of total company revenue because we're a young company. 6.5 million last month, 10 million this month. This company will be doing $100 million a month in revenue. Can you imagine getting paid on that pool every single month? See, I want you guys to understand what you have your hands on. I want you to understand this before you go out there working other companies. And I'm not telling you, listen, I'm not here to knock anybody working your other forms of income, but I know what I have my hands on here. See, I know in my heart of heart that this is that shot that I have one more time. I had to run before with Ben, okay, made millions, and I blew my money and made some bad decisions, okay? But I know in my heart of hearts that the next year of my life is never going to be the same of what this company is going to do for me, okay? And what it can do, I know what it can do for you, okay? And once you understand the pay plan, once you understand the mission of this company, that it's not about the money. It's about everybody can win here. It's about we aren't over here cutting deals. Okay, we're not over here running some kind of Ponzi scheme that's money in, money out, and you know the thing's not going to last, but so you burn everybody you can as fast as you can to get them out the way. We aren't hyping this thing up. We aren't putting out false promises. But you got to get focused. Now, you working other stuff, that's fine. Do you, okay? But here's what I will tell you. Here's what I'm going to warn all of you about. You go out there and you mess around for a month, or 2 months, or 3 months with all of this stuff, all it is wasted time. You're wasting time. You're wasting energy. And when people are watching you, you wonder, say, how does Tim sign up 2 to 3 people every single week? I do it every single week. Why? Because I'm focused. People, when they go to my Facebook page, they know they're going to live good land. They know they're going to live good land. They're not going to see nothing else from me. Why? Because I'm focused. Because I know what's about to happen. I know I am watching this thing grow. There is nothing can come close. I see everything moving. There's nothing remotely comes close. And the money here is going to just be so incredible. But right now, we have to together go out here and build this thing. Remember this, it's us against them. It's us against them. It's not live good against live good. You know, you get a rep out there. I covered this in the room the other day, and I'm about to wrap this up, turn it back to you, Don. Listen to this. Guys, we're playing for the same league. We're all in the NFL. Yes, the NFL has a lot of teams. And I know we've got a lot of people from around the world. You take a soccer league, okay? Real football, right? Yes, it's still the same leagues, guys. They don't fight each other. They have rules inside of the game itself, but it's still the NFL, it's still the NBA. And that's what we are here with Live Good. When you're talking to a distributor and they say, oh, I'm already in Live Good, don't go saying, oh, you can come over here and join my team because we're going to give you more spillover. Or my team has these superpowered systems, okay? Don't do that. What you do is you say, hey, who signed you? Okay, let me find let me get you plugged in because you know that you're going for diamond. And you know as a diamond, you override the whole company. You see, that's how you got to think about this. You help everybody. You push everybody up, okay? It's a win-win for everybody. The bigger this company gets, the stronger we all get, okay? The stronger we all get. So you support people. You love them up. You reach out and say, I'll help you. I don't care who's organizing. You and Live Good, you're part of my team, okay? You're part of this one team, one dream. We got to believe that and stand by that. And we got to go out here right now and fight for our lives, guys. We got to go build this thing big. Right now is our shot. We won't have this 200,000 members days anymore. We're gonna be on these calls talking about 300,000, 500,000, 1 million. Man, you guys, we hit that, and you guys were sitting here with less than 200,000. In the United States, less than 30,000 affiliates. Man, it's time to go get it done. It's time to go work. Listen, I appreciate all of you being on here this morning. Again, we're going to wrap it up because we try to keep this down to the time limit. We try to keep it simple. This is where you want to make sure every Saturday you get your new distributors. That's another thing. Remember I said plug in. These calls are not about you. They're about your people. You bring somebody in, tell them you got to get on that Saturday morning training, not to hear Tim's mouth. We may mix it up, but just get trained so we can get all that stuff out. We can explain that matrix. We can explain that power line. We can talk about the funnel, which is the power line marketing system. We can talk about where the big money is ranking up to bank up. And by the way, I didn't cover this. You know, they just added a new rank. Ben's about to put it in the back office. We now have a new rank of Crown Diamond. Okay, Crown Diamond is simply, I'm not going to say simply, but we're only 90 days out. But you're talking 50,000 people on your total team with, you can count 10,000 per leg, okay? Just Crown Diamond. That's 0.5% of total company revenue. I'll let you guys do the math. We'll do 10 million this month. This year will be over $100 million. Can you imagine splitting $5 million? Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys take care of yourselves. You be blessed. Donnie Don, I will turn it back to you. You guys have a great weekend. Keep the numbers up. Let's keep, sharing the good news with people, and let's just keep building, guys, because we're just getting started. Don, I'll turn it back to you.
Okay, thanks, Tim. That was powerful information. If you just listen, I see people in the chats asking questions that he already answered. You have to pay attention and listen. That's the reason we have this training every week, so that you can learn. So take this information, apply it to your life that he said get to, and help those two get to. That's what we're all about. So ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed and awesome Saturday. Enjoy yourself and have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Nicole, you can stop the recording and sign out. Nicole, can you hear me? Nicole, stop the recording. You can sign this, click this all out. I don't know if she's still here.